Short Talk Stock.
Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. You only have to do a very few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy and to be greedy only when others are fearful. We believe that according the name investors to institutions that trade actively is like calling someone who repeatedly engages in one-night stands a romantic. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Our favorite holding period is forever. If a business does well, the stock eventually follows. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Wide diversification is only required when investors do not understand what they are doing. Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Look at market fluctuations as your friend rather than your enemy. Profit from folly rather than participate in it. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls-Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. The rich invest in time. The poor invest in money. Beware of geeks bearing formulas. Without passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. If past history was all that is needed to play the game of money, the richest people would be librarians. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. I have no idea on timing. It's easier to tell what will happen than when it will happen. I would say that what is going on in terms of trade policy is going to have very important consequences. Cash never makes us happy. It's better to have the money burning a hole in Berkshire's pocket than resting comfortably in someone else's. Never invest in a business you can't understand. Derivatives are financial weapons of mass destruction. Only when you combine sound intellect with emotional discipline do you get rational behavior.